Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, men and women of goodwill. My name again still remains Onyebuchi Nwashigburobi, known as the Great Seer or the Sea of the Seer. Ndị be anyị, ụzọ unu gbacha. Let me start. There are good numbers of things that we would want to talk about today. We would talk about good numbers of things. Please hit the like button and share. I'm begging all of you. And before I go into it, I begged our sister Daddy Oramma for fund for me to go into business, which she is doing which she announced on her platform, and people are doing the needful. Like I said, if you can contribute to my business, I will appreciate. I thank those who have contributed so far. About 4 people have contributed so far, and I thank them. I thank them immensely. Now let me go into this very program. I know the reason why I announced this on my platform. Let me go into the program that brought me here. Good numbers of things we need to talk very well, and one of them, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to court today. Today, Justice Omotosho was asking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to open his defense. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, on the issue that they are calling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to open defense, does not exist in law. It doesn't exist in Nigerian law. Now, the question is, why did Ejiofor open this case? Because this very case is a dead case which Ejiofor brought back. Why did Ejiofor open this case? Doesn't Ejiofor know that the law does not, what they are trying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not exist? Because it was Ejiofor that opened the case before they sacked them. When they were doing Chineke na-eme mma imena na gbadata n'oge akara aka eruo, using us to catch fun, catch cruise. When they will call up Mazi Nnamdi, a case that he opened by himself. When they call up Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, he will be in Omekome will be in America, raising fund, collecting money, and at the end of the day, where did it take our own people? Nowhere. It took our own people nowhere. Aloy Ejimako was helpless on the case because many people do not understand that Aloy Ejimako was not even in charge of this particular case that he is defending today. But he was the person that initiated the case to defend the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which he won in at Umuahia case. Why this one now that he is handling is Ejiofor that was handling it before. He opened a dead case. A case that doesn't have any basic in Nigerian law. And today, they told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to enter defense. But the truth still remains. Justice Omotosho, why are you begging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to open defense in a case that does not exist in Nigerian constitution? And you are saying that they have ruled on the matter before. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asks that you should provide where in the constitution of Nigeria, where the charges you have against him is. And none of them can be able. Imagine a justice, a chief justice, cannot even open law book and appoint the where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what they are charging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the law. It has no law, no legal backing. Ejiofor opened it for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to ganga because he has been writing jargons since all these days. But one day monkey go market, he no go fit come back. That's just the message. One day, he who laughs last laughs the best. Ọ bụkwa onye asị nwụọ na anwụ. Or do you think that onye asị nwụọ na anwụ? Ọ bụghị onye asị nwụọ na anwụ. That person iche na ọ ya anwụ may end up becoming jagaba. And then gị nwa na onwe gị na-eche ka mmadụ nwụọ may end up being the person that will buy. So ọ bụghị onye asị nwụọ na anwụ. I am Onyebuchi Nwashigburobi, please. It's very good that my name rings a bell in your ear and in your memory. Then we move, please. Now, this particular case that Ejiofor opened have no legal backing. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu declined to defend himself. And now I am hearing that maybe at the second hearing, which is tomorrow, they might even close the case. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to defend himself, which means everything that the prosecution counsel said that he is that. But I na-ele ha anya na. Anyị na-ele ha anya agbacha ọsọ eme gịnị agụọmai. You cannot continue to joke with the people. That's just the reality. You cannot continue to joke with the people. What the people needed is freedom. And if you don't talk about freedom, you are talking nonsense. It's very good that you know that. The people must get their freedom whether you like it or not. It is the inalienable right of the people. The inalienable right of the people to get their freedom. Now, the reason why they are suffering Mazi Nnamdi Kanu this way is because what we're supposed to do, we are not doing it. Aito Serena Akoegu in the land of Biafra. Which the men on the ground, we have men on the ground, they are there battle ready. Butuzu is tested and trusted. Gentle is tested and trusted. All of them are tested and trusted. But we keep on sabotaging them by fund. Ndị nọ ebe na-akọ ka ndị ara na-akọ, ndị na-akọ ka eburu batrị ha na-akọ. Everybody were office dome a na-achụ nta ego. Ndị na-eme agbata eke na-eme. Ndị jikwe na ego nnọọ achọ men on the ground ha na-egbu eme commissioner of police or inspector of police, commander in their brainwashing business na-eme. It doesn't concern me. Ndị na-akpọ ndị ebube agụ, a deadly terrorist organization organized by Sokoto Caliphate. Ndị na-akpọ ha na-akpọ. It does not concern me. But the men, you people must never miss the main target. Ọ bụrụ na anyị na-eme ihe anyị tosiri ị na-eme, by now they would have released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All of you were there when the second pope was there. They were terrified. They said to themselves, oh, let us go against him. Let us go against the second pope. They went against a holy man. A holy man. Onye nsọ. A holy man. They went against a holy man who have his own people at heart. Backstab him. And today they are fighting who will control and who will not control. And by them fighting, they are sabotaging the men. The people that claims that they are in charge are ransacking. But Abacha Osaya Agumai. That I can guarantee all of you. Abacha Osaya Agumai. He who laughs last laughs the best. It is a guarantee. And we need to move this very struggle forward. Now, going forward, we have failed in what we expected to do. People are circulating a video of Innocent Orji. There are people, even before I come online now, I was on Facebook. There are people putting the video of Innocent Orji. Ihe abụkwa new person a eji wee so n'ishi. But let me tell you, Innocent Orji is a Nigerian government agent. Innocent Orji, pay very close attention. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was there, he declined to come and bow to Mazi and walk for Biafra. And bow to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's Biafra restoration. He declined because he wanted to garner all everything to himself. Mazi Simon Ekpa took over. They called him, he refused, he declined. Now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not around. Mazi Simon Ekpa is not around. Innocent Orji agbapụta ahakwa n'ọzọ. Ha ejirikwa na video na-eri ndị mmadụ. A na-spread na social media. Were na-eri ndị mmadụ. I could remember how many years ago, just before I ran away from Nigeria, there are some group of people who told me that they are coming with freedom. I don't know where those people are today. That there are international collaborators and they will give me billion to go and support my state. This cover am ihe niile akọchara m thinking that na m onwe m chọrọ ego. I told them no. Ha akọba inwetekwa akụkọ ndị a ọ na-atọkwa ụtọ na ntị, and they had a very organized. Enwere ndị nọ America, enwere ndị nọ UK, enwere ndị nọ Ghana, enwere ndị nọ onye akpọ gị, onye akpọ gị, onye akpọ gị, onye akpọ gị. They are speaking to you the same thing. Ana-asa gị isi. At the end of the day, nsị ha akpọzinam. So where are even those people? Because they are at large. Innocent Orji take ikwe nana. Come o check him or ya shine. Those of you taking the video of Innocent Orji. Innocent Orji did not start today. He was a Masop commander. Then he was a Wazirike boy. His wife was arrested for his own participation in Biafra. Then he went into bush. He too was arrested and later released, but his wife never released. When he was released, he went into bush. Within that he can manufacture weapons, test weapons. Akpọzi Innocent Orji bịa manufacture weapons okay were ọrụ. Ya buru ọsọ. He doesn't come. You cannot see him anywhere. Ịkpọ ya si ya rocket niile na-abrandish. Ka ekwenu ya buru ọsọ. Those of you sharing the video of Innocent Orji, be mindful. Be mindful. What we pursue is freedom. And I will tell you again, what we pursue is freedom. No leave, no transfer. What we chase in this very freedom is freedom of the Biafra people. And if you are not talking about freedom, you are talking nonsense. That freedom should be able to lead us through. And that is what you're supposed to carry out. The freedom of your own people. The freedom of the Biafra people. Carry it out. Showcase it. And move with it. Now let me go on, please. Furthermore, let me go on. In this very freedom. Let me go on and be sincere so that Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiyama, the creator of heaven and earth, will be sincere with me and you. Please pay very close attention to what I have to say on this very program, here and now. Are you paying attention, please? Because I want to let all of you know that this is freedom. If we do not do what we need to do to free ourselves, nobody will free us. I have announced earlier that our own people should go to Twitter. Start tagging the international community. Bring out the atrocities of Nigeria. Tag them, even if you cannot, or retweet the ones that other people are tweeting. But our own people, they have divided some of our people. In Ekwoku, they will only listen to you with the mindset of hatred, not the mindset of moving to the right direction. Mindset of hatred. Na ke ihe onye a na-akọ eri, ọ na-akọ gịnị? Onye a na-support my God. Onye a na-support onye na-akwere m ụgwọ. Onye a na-support onye na-asa m isi. Onye a nọ na mee Apple Republic. Onye a nọ there. And if the person is not there, they wouldn't listen. They want me to sin against this very struggle, but I cannot. I still want to say something here, please. Obinna Victor Uzaganobi is still missing. Every Biafran must be conscious. Obinna Victor Uzaganobi is missing up to this very moment. Is there anybody that knows his whereabouts? Nobody knows. He is still missing. And we must inquire whereabouts of Obinna Victor Uzaganobi. Very, very important. He is missing. I love this very struggle. No matter the problem that you have with your brother, don't buy your brother. Obinna Victor Uzaganobi is a very good asset in Biafra. In case if you don't know, nobody writes like him. Nobody writes like him. There is no, we have never have any sensible writer in this very struggle. Nobody writes like him. He writes a very, very compelling, hey, come with the wrong grammar. He writes a very good things about Biafra. Very, very good at his work. So we must celebrate Obinna Victor Uzaganobi. Very, very important. We must celebrate him. Now, with that being said, Mazi Simon Ekpi is out. No work is going on. Somebody was mocking me the other day, saying that, oh, I do not belong to any WhatsApp group. No WhatsApp group that I belong to. I don't belong to any WhatsApp group. And there is no information for me again to do. Even when Mazi Simon Ekpa was here, I do not belong to any WhatsApp group. In case if you don't know, I do not belong to any WhatsApp group. The only WhatsApp group that I belong to is that one that this says Amurunobi begged me to join me. That's the only WhatsApp group I belong to. Other ones, I'm there anonymously, peeping them. And as a matter of fact, the person telling me that I don't have any information, I don't belong to any WhatsApp group, doesn't even know that I'm in their group. Anonymously. Jim special number no dey in your group or I only support those who fight for Biafra. Anybody that starts the legitimization of the terrorist in Biafra land, I support the person. You don't need to even write to me to support you. Immediately in starter, in fact, worship Ogi Kachuku, so far that you are delegitimizing the terrorist. Isi ha mara gbagbu ogi nsi go koresa. Isi ma force abu ogi nsi gi yes sir. Just because you are fighting for Biafra. But any day that you are not fighting for Biafra, isi mara gbagbu ogi nsi gi thunder fire agi. Isi m thunder fire agi nsi gi amadi oha ma wa ishikwa agi utu. Because I know that you are not fighting for freedom. But fight for freedom. Semara Babuogi, Yogi be Consego Koresia. This is freedom, please. And we must fight and defend our fatherland. Biafra is our land. We must match the Janjaweed head to head. The Janjaweed, they fuel Twitter. They are doing the Twitter war. The people that they are fighting for freedom for, they are not there doing the Twitter war. I have not seen them. I am on Twitter looking for those who are telling you, Jabrata, they are nowhere to be found. They are not even on Twitter to defend what they believe in. But they will come and bring them out to those who are fighting for the Biafra in truth and in spirit. For those who have sowed their strength and everything. Somebody like, I used to say this thing, and I used to say it. Those of them insulting Adadi Oramma don't know the good asset that God gave to us. Did you know that even the program that Adadi Oramma used to do, did you know that you cannot do it? You cannot anchor that program that woman used to anchor. Amubego Ofuma to do it. You are not being born very well to do it. This very lady anchors a program, irrespective of her age, 50-something years of age, becoming none of our mates. Anchors program 6 hours, and people goes to insult her. Let's assume that we have a right channel, right working channel that fights for this very freedom in all truthfulness and in all sincerity. Do you think that anyone will run propaganda against her? No, nah. Because she's a good asset to this very freedom. And I challenge those of you who are even insulting her to do your own. Go to your platform and do the Biafra which you ought to do. I used to say this. This is not competition. This is war of survival. And that is the reason why I no longer speak about some of these very people. Because some of them are not relevant. We are the ones making them relevant. Some of them are not relevant. We are the ones making them to feel relevant. Some people that ordinarily, unless you speak about them, people will know them. I will bukọrọcha aha weso aka m hụbekwe weso nna ọ dịkwa ka ọ na-achọ inye m weso nke m weso ebulatadoro sinsi ụbọchị a anaghị egbu ya egbu weso van na-achụ ndị ajọ mmụọ Fulani bọrọ ọsọ. And due to you are hearing all of these things, you cannot condemn yourself to know how you fight for your own freedom because they have imposed destruction on you. I am telling those of you, you must go to Twitter, tweet about the atrocities that is happening in Nigeria. If you follow my Twitter, you will see that anytime. Since today, I was very, very busy. But when I have the time, I bomb. Or if I don't bomb, I retweet the ones that people are tweeting. Or make a quote about it. And watch it go viral. That is one thing that all of us need to do. The survival of Biafra does not depend on any particular people. You must do it. If you don't know yet, you should draw your strength. Just draw your strength that some people are in bush since 2020. Since 2020, some people are in the bush. In case if you don't know, 2020, some people are in the bush 5 years, but you have been doing business or where as Ghana social media tweet, let the international community know about our plight. Guess oh no, and cause of beer. You must do it, please. It is a must. We must let the international community to know our plight and what we are facing in that damnable zoological republic. It is a plea and a must that you must do it. If we must survive as a people, it is a must. You must do it for the survival of Biafra struggle and for the survival of Biafrans. Now, it is a must, please. Now, I am seeing some people saying that there is no Christian genocide. Even those who were saying that there is Christian genocide before, it is flooding on internet that there is no Christian genocide. But I want to ask them, the same people who says that there is no Christian genocide are posting that an imam, not a Muslim, a Muslim, saved 200 and something Christians in one day that could have been killed. 200 and something Christians that could have been killed. Not an imam, a Muslim, saved 200 and something Christians that could have been killed and hide them in his mosque. And when the terrorists came, he told them that there is no Christian. Yet they are telling you that there is no Christian genocide. If there is no Christian genocide, how can an imam save 200 and something Christians? How can you? This is the propaganda that tires me. Sometimes I cannot wrap my head over their nonsense. An imam, a Muslim, saved 200 and something Christians in a day. And they are using it. Oh, if there is Christian genocide, look at this imam. He saved over 200 and I told them that their brain is not working right. The brain of the Islamic Empire is not working right. They were busy sharing it. And I guess today they will begin to change the narrative because somebody have asked them that particular question. I guess after today, they will begin to change the narrative. And a imam who is a Muslim saved 200 and something Christians in a day. And the same people are telling you no genocide. Now, if that imam did not save those people, which came to the people that came to buy them are the Islamic Jihad, they came because he is imam. He lied to them that they are not in his church, in his mosque, that they are not in his mosque. Which, if he did not save them, they would have been killed in a day. All of them would have been annihilated in a day. Please, my own people, open your eyes. I see those of you with Christian names saying there is no genocide in Nigeria. Ebuogechi, don't come and tell me, oh, there is genocide. I help them to cover. I help them because the evil that you are covering today will haunt you. Are you getting me? That evil that you are covering today, it will haunt you. Only then you will begin to understand the power of Elohim. Elohim, the creator of heaven and earth, is omnipotent and omniscience. Only then you will understand the power of Elohim, because those of you are wicked. You are self-centered, unless Mboruorogi, when it is to you alone, when it matters to you alone. When it matters to you alone, that is when it becomes this thing. I am Onyebuchi Nwashiborobi, please. We must move to Twitter. Start tagging the world leaders. What they are doing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu requires preaching, as in the days of the second pope. The type of preaching like never before. In the day, as in the power of the preaching, as in the days of second pope. It requires. And that is the reason why I laugh at all these very people deceiving themselves that they are in freedom. Whereas no work is going on. I am not here to massage anyone's ego. If you don't like me, don't like me. I don't even like you. Don't like me. I will give it to you the way it is. Ebe anyị nọ, anyị ma ebe anyị nọ. Unu kwurucha ihe nchere unu bụ na-eme. The only place that we were was in the legitimization of the terrorist state of Nigeria. That was the last state that we were before they took our pope. Anybody that is talking another thing is deceiving you. Go and tell them to start the delegitimization. That is where we were. Unless you start the delegitimization, you will not be taken serious. That delegitimization process is where we are and where we will continue to be. If you don't talk about the delegitimization, other things that you are talking doesn't matter, please. You can as well vamoose. In the language of vamoose. Unless you talk about the delegitimization and the preaching going on. Unless you talk about it. God bless all of you. God bless the indigenous people of Biafra. God bless Mazi Simon Ekpa. God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. At the end of the day, we will win. Bye for now, please.